Hey, how are you?
Well, and you?
Pretty good.
Man, that is a long break you had.
Oh, huge break. A little bummed.
Is that insane or what? You've only been out once all day so far. I don't know why they do that. This group has the same schedule every time, and it works well for them. It's just, what a long...
That's a long
break it is for you guys. Yeah, some people
then it's
are
like 3 in a row.
Right.
Pretty close together.
But they're trying to get the intermediate, the newbies out there and get them to get some track time so they don't forget what they learned the first time.
That makes sense. Keep them. My buddy Ian put it in the wall. It's not good.
Which one? The white one?
The black.
The black one? Yeah, I actually watched that happen.
Yeah, we were watching it, and we're like, oh shit, here we go.
2 Porsches today. That's really very rare. Rare that a wreck that size. Rare 2 of them. Both of them were Porsches. Very odd. I felt so bad as the fellow in the white one was talking on the phone, telling his wife or talking to a mechanic or looking at towing options or whatever.
I didn't see what happened. Turn 1 somewhere?
I think he came up here in turn 1 and hooked the curb. I heard him say to someone, I didn't want to go, pass it around. I heard him say that he did everything you're not supposed to do. He hooked the curb and then tried to push it out. I tried to, stick with it.
You hear me all right?
There we are.
Right on.
Yeah, don't move. Okay, where's my... There. All right, well, let's... is that wire? You want to get that under your arm? There, get this...
oh, this thing?
Yeah. Always concerned it's going to confuse you.
Yeah.
Are you taking... Yeah, I see it blinking. You're taking live footage?
Yep.
Great.
So far, so good.
All right, so let's. It's hard to get back in the groove. You're doing great here on a new track, and want to have work hard on consistency in braking, in steering input, and acceleration. The modulation of those 3 inputs. There's a beginning, a middle, and end to every one of them, and carrying your speed through into these turns and braking at the right point, feathering off the brake. And getting back onto the gas nice and early.
He was up my ass last time, so it wasn't good.
Smart.
But I will get in front of the Miata.
My novice student is in one of the rental Miatas.
Yeah.
And it's a small little car.
It is.
Real
it's
burner.
claustrophobic.
Yep.
I do not like it.
I've never ridden in one before. I was at Watkins Glen with someone in a Mini, and I was blown away. I think they'd put a bunch of bolt-on performance modifications, but it was really quite something. And also this time, try and, there's these magical phrases that just sound stupid, but keeping your eyes up and looking through the turns and trying to see what's happening at the next one. Your car will go instinctively where your body has kind of told the car to go. The car knows naturally how to track out, and you're letting steering out and it's dialing in, and by that time you're already focusing up ahead at the next one and reading through it all.
Have fun, guys.
Thanks.
I got black flag one time. I passed with my arm out. The black flag was good. I always stay to the right until you get to the second turn. Obviously, you're so tired, you're cold, your brain is cold. Nice crisp turn. feather back in. They know we're here. Go ahead. That started 3 turns before. I think you knew it.
Yep.
All right, your tires are dirty. Let's just leave it back in. We're going to go and say hi to those guys. We were out of shape. We'll go leading into the whole thing. So it's natural for it to happen.
I just let it go. I wasn't going to fight it.
Oh,
I just felt it coming, and I'm like, I'll just stick with it.
Absolutely. Exactly the right thing. Slow it down. grass. You tried to come back, that's what your buddy did. He brought him back around and tried to fight it. He got across it on the grass to the side and had no control. Good job. You could feel it there for a second. If you had tried to bring it back around,
Yeah.
you would have sent that and just kept going straight. Check this out. Don't say hi to boys.
What happened, guys?
You want to take it or me?
No, you can take it.
We got out of shape 3 turns early. So we knew something, we were out of shape when we came up and around that top, I think number 5, and hooked it up and over. Because we were out of shape going into it, we put 2 off, and he did exactly the right thing, rode with it and stayed on the left-hand side.
I just took it all off because it was getting, after watching the guy hit the grass, I wasn't going to do that.
Alright. Well, you don't want to end your day early. You know, tone it down a notch.
That was a good save. You did a good job.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to play it safe, and I just took it off into the grass. No turns.
Alright. Just take it easy, okay?
Thanks, Elfon.
Alright, have fun, guys.
Thank you. Are we good to go?
Yeah, if you got enough, just check your mirrors. Yeah. Good job. They make it into this, you know, like heavy thing. Very simple. We went off.
Well, you know, I can see it getting really fucked up.
Oh, yeah,
pardon my French.
No, that could have gone. All right, so then stay all the way to the right. Check your mirrors. Make sure you're clear. Stop taking inventory. Take a couple deep breaths. Get back into a groove. Like you notice, I'm saying that you're doing a really great job. It started way over here, right here, in the middle of this thing, and then we took that. It's got great power in this car, so you know, I think it just kind of caught us by surprise.
Well, I changed the way I did stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't brake here, and as soon as I came over, I'm like, headed right out over the.
Just the shortest of an ab.
just changed the line a little bit and threw the whole thing off.
And but you knew it beforehand.
Yep, I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, and you know it's you can't really predict your source. And it's fun, so given, so powerful. You did so well. See that when they got by that line. I went off one time and the guy said, "Well, you know what happened?" I said, "Well, I'm at the limit of adhesion and I'm trying to explore that place, and I can't really find it unless I find it. How do you know where it is unless you go on?" You're like, "All right, okay, that's honorable." I thought we had good free running too. You know, we didn't get punched up very often. So good run through.
Yeah, it's slightly different.
Yeah, first time was a mess. I'm going to get out of the car and leave you to the next 2 sessions on your own. The thing I would say I want you to work on is like that we came out of that turn one time and I said, don't come off of it. Stay on it all the way until your braking point. And there's no place. I mean, if you're doing this and you want to be aggressive and be quick, there's no place for the throttle to be. It's either actively working, creating momentum, or you're on the brake. And there's no reason to be in a middle zone at all. You want to, when you come out of that turn up top, right where we went off, get on it with confidence and stay in it until you're all the way back around to your braking point. And when you come off the gas, and it's brake time, get your braking started concisely in a straight line, come off of it, and then do the next job. So I think again, it's so early because it's just your second time on this track. It makes, you know, you really need time to know where it's going and feel good about it. But the consistency and the acceleration and the braking and the turning, a couple turns, you know, you start to turn and you realize, wait, I need a little more turning, or I'm too soft, so you start to let it out a little bit. And that's the word smooth that we hear. The smooth driver is the one who wins. So
I was trying to keep it as smooth as possible.
Yep, and it was much
trying not to jerk it around.
Yep, really a marked improvement over the first time. It's really refreshing. It's gratifying to be in this.
Well, that's why I wanted to go a second time, because I was
excellent.
Very good. Thank you.
Very good. It's a very, obviously you're addicted. You're up there. How often do you get up to Marcel?
Ari lets me go whenever I want.
That's great.
I've probably been up there like 6 times this year.
Oh, that's excellent.
And a lot of it's been Inspect Miata, so I'm kind of getting used to this thing. Which is a beast.
It is. It really is. That's a good one.
And I feel the traction control taking over quite a bit.
So what, you turned that on